I've spoken about bad managers before. One of those videos is pinned on my grid. And I'm bringing it up again because a recent McKinsey article represents why I'm so passionate about coaching 21st century leaders to develop their higher order capabilities and adopt a human-centric approach. This might become a series. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. My name is Mariana. I'm a first-generation professional, certified coach, and former talent development executive helping other first-gen pros and 21st century leaders navigate complex career environments. When I started studying human-centered leadership for my master's thesis a few years back, part of me wanted answers to the question that Columbia University professor Dr. Chamorro Premoche addresses in a McKinsey article from May 2024. Why do so many bad bosses make it to the top? The research confirms what the rest of us already see. Many leaders get to the top not because they're good at leading, but because they're good at self-promotion. Confidence easily gets mistaken for competence. We promote those who seem sure of themselves, who dominate conversations, who exhibit narcissism and overconfidence. But what happens when we peel back those layers? We usually find a lack of empathy, poor communication skills, and a toxic work environment. In addition to strategic aptitude, operational acumen, and functional expertise, human-centered leaders master the higher order capabilities that support EQ. They successfully create and maintain authentic trust. They model inclusive behaviors that foster belonging, and consistently, they demonstrate self-awareness, humility, and integrity. Yet these are not the traits traditionally prioritized in leadership selection. Implementing a culture of human-centered leadership isn't just a feel-good initiative. It's good for business. Companies that prioritize a human-centered culture see ROI in better employee engagement, higher productivity, and yes, even better profitability. Dr. Premoche makes some good start suggestions for advancing organizational leadership culture, like focusing less on degrees and credentials and more on a person's demonstrated talent and potential for leading others. Investing in a human-centered leadership development plan that builds mastery of higher order capabilities. And most importantly, creating a culture that continually rewards human-centered leadership traits over mere charisma and self-promotion. We need to reevaluate our leadership criteria. Leadership isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about making everyone in the room feel heard. We've been conditioned to equate leadership with dominance and assertiveness and overlook those who are calm, reflective, and genuinely caring. This has got to change, and the time for that is now. In my next video, I'll share my take on why I believe first-generation professionals are uniquely positioned to become successful human-centered leaders and why it's important we rise to this moment. Follow for part 2.